Hi, my name is Ashley Mills, and I am Miss North Carolina USA 2013, and I am interviewing with thePageantGuy.com. The moments leading up to me being crowned Miss North Carolina it's kind of a blur even to this point. When I had made top 5, I was so excited, and that's the furthest I had ever gotten in any sort of pageant competition, so I just was so humbled and so grateful at that point to have even made it that far. And then when other names kept getting called, I was just like, wait, Ashley, you might actually win. And then when I was standing there with Christina Cooper, my first runner-up, I told her, if you win this pageant, you better kill it, Miss USA. And when they called me, or called her and then called my name last, I was floored. It was a surreal moment, and I remember I almost fell into her because I was like, wait, no, I think you won, not me. And I actually did the ugly cry on stage. But you know what? You know, it was such a blessing, and I'm going to make the most of my year. So I am a Harry Potter fanatic. I am obsessed with Daniel Radcliffe, and I have a crush on him, even though he's a lot shorter than I am. But I was in the 5th grade when I got really involved with Harry Potter and being obsessed with it, because I had to do a book report and I didn't even know what I was going to write about, and I got the Harry Potter series for Christmas that year, and that's how the whole thing got started with Harry Potter. And even when I was in college, I was doing Harry Potter marathons by myself, ordering pizza, and I would watch all of the movies in order from 1 to 7. And my friends think I'm really crazy, and I actually plan to dress up as Hermione Granger for Halloween. So I'm pretty obsessed with Harry Potter. I'm 24, but who cares? That's my guilty pleasure. After college, I worked as a telemarketer because I couldn't find a job anywhere else. And I know how much people hate when we call, but trust me, we hate it so much more. It was a job so bad that I would actually hang up on people before they would hang up on me. But I was actually selling diabetic supplies, and one thing that I would do to try to get sales is if I was calling into a certain area, I would sound like the person did in order to get the sales. So if you were living in Trenton, New Jersey, I would sound like I was from New Jersey, and I would kind of do an accent like, yeah, hon, is there anyone in the home diabetic? I wanted to talk to you really quickly about this new meter where you're no longer having to prick your finger. And if you were from Alabama or Southern Belle, I sounded like I was too. So I did an accent like, hi dear, is there anyone in the home diabetic? I want to talk to you really quickly about this new meter where you're no longer having to prick your finger. And then if you were living in Jamaica, because I did call in Jamaica as well, I would say, hello dear, is there anyone in the home diabetic? I want to talk to you real quick now about this new meter where you're no longer having to prick the finger. So yeah. So everybody knows that North Carolina is a huge basketball state. We've got Duke, we've got NC State, we've got Wake Forest, we've got UNC, but I am the ultimate Laker fan. I've been obsessed with the Lakers since I was in the 8th grade, and most people like the Lakers, Kobe Bryant, he's so arrogant. Yeah, I don't care. He's won 6 rings. I mean, that's the reason to be arrogant. So, total Lakers fan. And LeBron who? Okay. My ultimate favorite food are baked sweet potatoes, and that's something that I really love because I, again, have no money. I'm broke. And a friend of mine, he actually got me a ton of gift cards, and they were all at Texas Longhorn Steakhouse. So I went up there, I was looking at the menu, and since I don't eat steak, I was trying to figure out what else I would want to eat, and I started eating these baked sweet potatoes. Eat about 10 a week. They're good for your skin, too, by the way. But, yeah, they're amazing. I actually think they're better than Yale's, and so what I do, they come hot in an aluminum foil. Open up that aluminum foil, get your little butter and a little cinnamon sugar, take a spoon, dab that in the middle, let it melt, get it just right, pick that spoon up and just let it melt in your mouth. It's the best meal ever. Did I mention it's good for your skin? Becoming Miss North Carolina USA is truly a dream come true, and I'm still trying to make sense of it all. I asked my family and my friends, did I really win? Did this really all happen to me? And I have to thank my family, my friends, my mother, my father, my godmother, and everyone that supported me throughout my journey. My pageant coach, Randall Smith, for making me believe in myself. And this is just a great opportunity. I'm going to make the most of it. And Donald Trump, I'm coming for you. Miss USA ready.